Come on, Saturday. It's Sunday. What's going on with the YouTube? My voice is gone. I got back home. I don't even know what time last night. I barely had enough energy to order room service, and I ate, and then I passed out. I didn't do any videos last night. I got so much footage for you guys. You have no idea. Me and wife here kind of just here, just chilling today. I don't know if we're gonna go back to the convention at all. We're probably just gonna go and hang around San Diego, to be quite honest, and rent a car. But I got until 12 o'clock, which is about 4 hours, to give you guys a slew of information that you are not prepared for. And the first one I wanted to talk about was the Marvel panels, Black Panther clip and trailer. So if you don't want to be spoiled by it, please leave. Take this, put it in your watch later, because I'm gonna spill as much as I can possibly remember about this Black Panther trailer. Okay? You guys ready? Let's see if anybody is saying anything. I'm your first fan guy here first. Hype Wilson, you are, bro. I appreciate you, man. Alright, let's do this. So, the Black Panther presentation started opening up with Ryan Coogler, the entire cast, like talking about, what they loved about working with Ryan, what they loved working with their characters, and it was just like they're really professional about it. It was some really great shots we were able to get, and then Ryan was like, "Yo, we got something for you guys, and it's only exclusively for Hall H." So we were sitting there in the press pit, kind of like wondering what it was gonna be, and so from the very opening of it, like I could tell I love the soundtrack to Black Panther. The soundtrack itself. It merits and invokes an emotional response for me, because I was really legitimately getting hyped, because it opened up with Black Panther walking through, and he was not in costume. He was with his guards, and the ladies, they were kind of basically doing reconnaissance because they were looking for someone. And you find out Ulysses Claw, Andy Serkis, it looks like he's got a brand new prosthetic arm, and he's kind of just like interacting. And Martin Freeman's character was part of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think he was trying to broker a deal with him from something he was able to get. They never showed exactly what was in the package, but the packages showed something. And what you find out is, like, because Black Panther and his crew were there, it invokes a response from Ulysses Claw's group to attack them. After that point, a fight just breaks out, and Denai's character, dude, she pulls out his staff, and she starts going to work on everybody in the room. Lupita's character, she just goes in the same exact way. And then Black Panther, out of costume, he starts to trail down Martin Freeman's character and Andy Serkis' character, because basically Andy Serkis, out of nowhere, he takes his arm, right? It's a prosthetic arm, and then all of a sudden it starts transforming into this like hand that is pushing out energy. And I was like, that is the Ulysses Claw like arm that pushes out energy. And dude, like, the power that it has is just insane, because he starts trying to fire at Martin Freeman's character up until Black Panther steps in and saves him, but Black Panther still is running after him. And then, like, the clip stops with his character firing at Black Panther as he puts something over his arm to block it. And then from that point, that's when the trailer starts. And the trailer, I gotta say, I can't describe to you everything that happens. All I know is there's an epic chase that happens, and Black Panther jumps up into the air. While, like, I was like wondering, how does his costume come out? It just rolls over his body. Like, I guess the best way I can kind of describe it is, if you've seen Spider-Man Unlimited, when his suit kind of rolls over, that's the same exact way it happens. I'm not sure if he pushes his ring and it happens, but I can literally sit there and watch it transform over his body. So it wasn't something like, he puts it on. Like, it just, while in midair, he just started like going. And then from that point, he's on top of his car, and the chase goes, and Denai's character, she uses her staff and pushes it into the ground, and somebody just rammed straight into it, and it was, Ulysses Claw character. That by that time, then they go back to Wakanda, because basically I think that Forrest Whitaker's character is trying to be a mentor to T'Challa or Black Panther, and basically trying to guide him into being a king, where he's not thinking of himself that way just yet, or anybody else for that matter, but they don't have anyone else to go to. And so then that invokes somebody else with another emotional response, and that's where Michael B. Jordan's character comes in, and he basically kind of questioning him for the right, like, because T'Challa was like, "What are you doing here?" He's like, we need to make sure we get our stuff straight. And dude, this is the craziest thing that happened. There was a lot of other action set sequences that I can't describe to you guys. It's something you just have to kind of watch. I thought it was great from what I actually saw. And then from that point, all of a sudden, Michael B. Jordan's character and him, you see this water sequence, you've probably seen the pictures of it, where they are kind of like battling and stuff like that. And like, T'Challa's kind of like got his shirt off. All of a sudden, Michael B. Jordan's character, he has this armor that comes over him that's like gold and black, and all of a sudden they just start to go at it, and to the point where they're fighting, and then they fall over this waterfall, and they're still fighting midair, and you can tell that, dude, this is not gonna be something that's easy for T'Challa to just kind of like shelve over. Like, I was like thrown, because I was thinking, like Michael B. Jordan's character is gonna have the mask and that's it. No, he's got his own armor. So I don't know what that's gonna be. All I can tell you is that Black Panther by far, and I got some more stuff I'm definitely gonna tell you about Marvel. Like, I got some Captain Marvel stuff and concept art that I definitely want to show you guys. But I'm gonna make that in a video that's not gonna be live, because I actually have pictures of the actual concept art that I want to show you guys. I've got some Ant-Man and Wasp trailer information I'm going to give you guys that's not online. Thor Ragnarok trailer is definitely online. And then as far as the Avengers trailer, somebody probably leaked it by now, because it's the same one from D23. But either way, this Black Panther trailer legit got me. Like, me and Alicia, we were just freaking out. So hopefully you guys love this description. I try to give you as much detail as I could. I can definitely tell you Andy Serkis was praised from the crowd, because Andy Serkis decided to go through the Hall H line while people were camped outside midnight and go and just rally them and encourage them. And like, if you haven't seen War of the Planet of the Apes, he did an amazing job, and I think that he's going to bring something else to this role as a villain, which is interesting because he's also another villain as Snoke in Star Wars series. But from what I saw, like, Ulysses Klaue is not to be trifled with, nor is Michael B. Jordan's character to be trifled with. And then I will tell you guys this to start up the next thing. They left the stage, like Michael B. Jordan and all of them, but then Chadwick Boseman came back on stage with Chris Hemsworth, with Tom Hiddleston, and one of the Russo brothers, right? And they were like, "We got something to show you. You thought we were going to sit there and let you guys dry? No." So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this, and I'm going to give you guys a more in-depth reaction for my thought and review for either Aquaman or some other trailer. Probably it's going to be, I think, Ant-Man and Wasp movie, because there's a lot of details with that. But I'll talk to you guys soon. Leave a like if you enjoyed my description of the Black Panther trailer and what happened in the actual sequence. If you want any other questions, definitely leave it in the comment section below. But again, if you leave a like, I will definitely be more provoked to talk to you about anything and everything that has been exclusive for Hall H, which we were in every single day since we've been here. And by the way, we did get an exclusive interview with Justin Hartland and Dan, and it's Rick and Morty. So we're going to give that up probably a little bit later on. I might try to go ahead and edit it now, but I want to go ahead and spill everything before it just flows out of my brain. Leave a like. Talk to you guys soon. Keep it locked. JVS, we ain't going to stop. Peace, guys.